Hello, my name is Mark Chilcott. I farm at Glebe Farm at Owermoigne, and we farm turkeys. I'd like to tell you a bit about what we do that's different to most people. First of all, the age of the turkeys we do. We rear them to 24 weeks old at Christmas. So we have the turkeys in at the beginning of June. The reason we do that is because the older they are, the better they pluck and the nicer shape they are at the end of the day. The bird's its fully mature size when it's finished. If they're that age, they have a nice layer of fat under the skin, which sort of self-bases them and makes it much better eating quality. The breeds we use are a bronze breed that we buy from Kelly's hatcheries in Essex. We've been doing turkeys 27 years, and we've tried all sorts of breeds over the time and all sorts of different hatcheries, and we're convinced that Kelly's are the best. They do lots of different strains, which helps us get the right size birds. They pluck really nicely and they're a really good shape at the end of the day. We free range all our turkeys. They are reared on heat for the first 4 weeks, and then they get moved out into barns, and then at 8 weeks old we'll let them start running the fields. So they've got a nice secure pen with an electric fence around it to keep the foxes away, and they're out in the day, and then every night we go around and shut them in. Feed wise, they've got 24-hour access to feed. We buy a proper turkey ration, and it's got nothing nasty in. We don't use any antibiotics in the food. So in the daytime they're out eating grass. I think they really like blackberries if they can get them, and the other thing they really like is nettles. And if there's any nettles in the pen, they literally strip every leaf off, and when they've eaten all the leaves they'll knock the whole thing over and eat the whole plant. The other thing they like is when you let them out first thing in the morning, if there's any daddy longlegs about this time of year, which they usually are, they all charge around the field trying to get the first ones. When it comes to December, we process them all on the farm. We don't transport them anywhere. They literally walk their way around to the lairage and get dispatched in the most humane way possible. Something we do differently from some turkey farms is that we dry pluck and then hang for 10 days in a cold store, and that hanging period makes a huge difference to the flavour and the texture of the meat. After 10 days hanging in the cold store, we dress them. We vac pack the giblets and put the giblets underneath the bird, and we sort them all out, put them into boxes wrapped in greaseproof paper, and they all go with a cooking leaflet to show people how to cook them, because we understand that people only cook a turkey once a year, and when they do, they need good instructions. We always use a proper meat thermometer and probe it, and they're properly done when they're 72 degrees at the core. It's a Christmas turkey for Dorset. We supply local butchers, and we sell quite a few from the farm gate as well. So it's local food, and just about 0 food miles.